Hello and good morning, budgeting friends. Today is Friday, July 14th, and this is my regular cash savings day. And I'd like to take this time to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel and watches it. I appreciate that very much. Well, what are we going to do today? We're going to do the Two Sister Bees Rainy Day Savings Book. We have my little bin of envelopes that has my 52-week challenge in it, the Grandchild Challenge in it. And then we have some other Two Sister Bees challenges that we are doing. But first, remember last week we finished a challenge? So I cut the top off here. I'm going to paper clip this to the money. And yep, we all know it goes in here. And I put on the bottom how much we saved, but I didn't put up here, which is going into, well, it's $1 away from $300. We'll get it stuck in here before we start anything else. This is where all the savings money goes. I think I'll just kind of, we can wrap it around this way. Fold it in and put a paper clip and add it to, maybe I'll get a paper clip on there. There we go. It's kind of like a bigger stack. And stick it on top. Another $299 in the little bin. And this, I might as well, we can probably reuse that. And this is all got completely covered. Not covered, colored. We'll lay that off to the side. And I believe I have a tracker in here, which I do. Look, Hello Honey, the old one, $2.99 added. So I got $829 saved in that bin already. This one right here. So let's get started. Well, I guess first we need to find out, does Wendy have money to even put into these savings challenges today? Treasure chest. And yes. Pooh Bear over here, he's trying to take over the show or something. Get him set up there somewheres. Just lay him up there. Okay, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, and 110. 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, and 120. This is not first. The bin is. I like to go in order. Try to, because if I go out of order, I think that's where I mess up. So we know we're starting from the larger numbers now and going down. I don't do mine in order. So we are doing number 46. 20, 40, 45, and 46. Because when I started this 52-week challenge, I started it out of order before I started making my videos. These little envelopes was a design in Cricut Design Space that I modified to use for this savings challenge. And then in the same bin, we have my grandchildren. I'm getting kind of low on them. I'll probably be finishing them out here pretty soon. That one's filled. Look, I have 3 grandchildren left and 1 great-grandchild. So we need this one right here. Cover the name. And I need $6 for this one. We have 5 and 6. And I have no clue. So I never added up the names of how much after the grandchildren are done I am saving. I just kind of put their names on, put their numbers, and called it done. But we can add up afterwards. This bin is done, so I will have 1, 2 more weeks of grandchildren, and then the 3rd week will be the great-grandchild, and then that will be all finished. So I'll just be working on the 52 one each week. Let's put this off to the side. Running out of room. And then we get into this book by 2 Sister Bees, To My No Spend Days. I guess I need my colored pencils out here for that. This is where I keep track of my no spend. So I might as well pull out the tracker, pull out my pencils, and let's see where Wendy did this past week. Well, everybody knows I was at work. I had 2 days off, Wednesday and Thursday. I did not go anywhere. So yes, I did a whole week without spending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't even go on Etsy. Well, I kind of browsed it, but I didn't order anything. My sister did, so she failed. She got a no spend day against her. I'll have to show you some of the things that she purchased. They're kind of cute, but I won't try and pronounce the person, the Etsy shop, because it's a Finland one. So we're going to put $7 in here. I'll mark that on my tracker. On 7/12, nope, today's the 14th. We are putting the $7 in. And I'll add this all up off camera. 6 and 7. Look at that, no ones until now. So, for no spending, I guess I just added it up right now. Let's see if it adds up right. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1, and 2. And it is correct with my tracker. And speaking of some of those challenges that my sister had purchased, this is one. Now this is her Etsy. It's TYTTITUULIA. That's the Etsy shop. And look, it's got some pretty horses. This one you're saving 125, 75, and 25. Pandas. Coffee. I don't drink coffee. My sister does. That's probably why she got that one. Butterflies. Hot air balloons floating through a starry night. Frogs. Now this is a big one, saving $600. So if you have a higher income, a pretty fox. These are kind of high ones because you got 160 and 250. And then look at the cute little white puppy. Lady Di, there's a white puppy. Now this is 30, 60, and 90, more for a low budgeter. And look at the little police officers. Got a piggy, a kitty, and a mouse. So those are some that my sister did purchase off of there. So, let's get back to our savings. And speaking of Etsy, yep, this is where I go and I put in money for my Etsy spending. And look at these cute little bunnies. Now, this tracker is from Syndicate Budgets. And I've been doing some brown colored bunnies. I'm just going to take this color and see what happens here. I guess it's not a brown one. It's a light brown one. Well, I can say last night, getting ready for bed, the husband was at the patio door looking out. And he had made a comment, so I went over there and looked. And my backyard, it was not full of bunnies. We had raccoons everywhere, at least 3 adults and over 7 babies. I think I counted 9 babies between the backyard and up on our deck eating. And he walked out there when they were on the deck and gave them cookies. They like cookies. How much do I have for, $20 to spend next month on Etsy? This is a $30 one. It's Syndicate Budgets. But I have seen a few bunny rabbits around here. Well, I don't know if it was the same one or a different one, but it's been one at a time. But the raccoons, yes, they come up on our back deck. And yes, we open the door and we sit there and we feed them cookies. And yes, they take them right out of our hands. Okay, after Etsy, we finished up the old Hello Honey from Two Sister Bees. We're going to go into the new Hello Honey from Two Sister Bees. And this is the last week's one. I did not color it on before, but I'll color it off camera. And I did $22 of savings. So we get to add in 21 and 22 into the new Hello Honey. And we're going to add this after we're done and kind of be a surprise. We'll color that off camera. To see what else is on my list here. Ooh, I know what's next. Yep. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat this morning. We also have the triple play of Two Sister Bees. I grabbed my phone this morning. Not sure if you'll be able to see it, but the high today right there says 84. So I'm going to add that 8 and 4. I'm going to do the weather. It's supposed to be a high of 84 degrees. And if you add 8 and 4, that's $12 that we are going to add into Two Sister Bees triple play. And we'll also add this up when it's all completed. Because I started late, it'll be February of next year. Oh, now we're going to go back into the book. It's kind of going to be a Two Sister Bee day today. And we are going to do, I believe, a March one, because there's only 2 more times, and I'll need the deck of cards, which is in this pretty box that the husband found in a junk car. Take out the jokers. We don't want those in. We'll shuffle them a couple times, kind of get them all mixed up. And then draw 2 cards. And I add them up, but if it's a face card, I put in 20. And if I pull the 2 of clubs, I save an extra $1. I haven't pulled the 2 of clubs yet, nor a face card. Yes, I did. Back up here I did. There's a 5. And that's an ace, which I believe is a face card. Or it could be a 1. But I didn't pull the 2 of clubs. So, this would be 25 if I consider this a face. Uh-oh. Face 1. So I do the IOU. Oh, not 24. I guess I didn't wipe that off from last time. Lucky I have a little piece of paper towel here. And we are done. Look, come right off. So 25. I owe it $3. That isn't too bad. So we'll write this down. A 5 and an ace. 25. They are both diamonds. It seems like I've been taking and grabbing the same on diamonds, spades. And we'll put a $3 on here. I got some markers next to me. Grab one out. And put $3. So we know what we'll be doing next week, Friday. Putting that $3 in and finishing up March. And then everything can get put away. The cards. And that was all on my list. Well, I was hoping to do something else after this, but it kind of took my money because I was going to do, I believe, let's see. Right here. It wasn't this one because this one is all completed. Oh, I think it was this one. I was going to roll a dice, but oh well. That'll be next week. Let's get this into the envelope. Oh, and mark the tracker. That was the months. Goes in here. And if I put in the correct amount of 25 that it should be, I won't add it because obviously it'll be wrong because I don't have the $3. I'll put this IOU right up front so I will remember to do that next week. And I'll mark it on my little cheat sheet that well, my little sheet off the side that tells me what I'm doing. And we'll get that taken care of next week. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in to my regular Cash Savings Friday day. And I'll see you on Monday. Yes, this time you'll see me on Monday for Monday Wednesday. Bye, everybody. Have a fabulous Friday and a great weekend.